feels heavy. Oh my, what the? I can't get it up. I cannot get it up. That is the biggest I've ever seen in my life. What is going on, guys? So we are at a brand new location. I came here initially to get bait because I know there's a certain species of fish here that I want for bait, that being buffalo, for a different location, but we just saw a huge gar roll. So thank goodness I have my rods. We're gonna go ahead, get some shad out, get some mullet out, and just see what happens, man. I don't know how big it was, but I want to say over 6 foot. So fingers crossed. If we don't get any here, we're gonna go to a new location. Let's see how we can do. Okay, we found the gator gar. Giants right here, giants. Holy smokes, I didn't even think there were gator gar in here, bro. It's so shallow. Let's see how we can do. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have this ice chest filled with carp suckers and a buffalo. Actually 2 buffalo. The other ones are carp suckers. So we're gonna keep those for another spot, but we did get some fresh bait, so we're gonna make sure to use that. We're gonna put out a carp line and a buffalo line while we fish for the gar, but we got 4 baits right here. We had 2 giants roll. Let's see what happens here. Let's make sure it sinks. Yeah, they're big, bro. Big mullet going out. It's crazy how nature works, man. Like, you could see a spot, like there really shouldn't be fish in there. Like on paper, they shouldn't be able to get into a spot, but nature finds a way. And if there is a location that is ideal spawning grounds or an ideal habitat for a species, it'll just somehow appear. Like, it's insane. We literally have 2 anchors out and I'm drifting. All my lines are tangled. I have 2 anchors out. Like, is that really not enough? I'm kind of shocked we haven't gotten a bite yet, considering the baits we're using. I might give it another hour, and if we don't have any by then, I might put on that buffalo. I really wanted to keep that buffalo for that other spot, but I can always get more buffalo. You know, I'd rather use it now and take a chance on catching a giant fish than keep it wondering what if, you know, just to have it in the future. We got enough bait for the future. If they're hungry, and they should be at some point in the day. I mean, it's very, very hot right now, so this is the bait, man. Okay, guys, I'm kind of in disbelief, but I just saw this float moving, something chomping on it. It was like doop, doop, doop. It's still doing it. It's moving a little bit to the right. Now, considering how long we've been here and how lethargic these fish are, I'm gonna give this fish his sweet time. I'm gonna say her time. It's probably okay. What is going on here? What the heck? Why is it eating it like this? It gave me a backlash. It chomped it so fast. That is extremely uncommon for gar, dude. Usually they're very steady. They swim slow. No. What? Why? Wait, he took my bait off. How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. Well, guys, we just got a big bait, a common carp. I'm thinking about putting it on whole, even though it's huge. I mean, I'd rather put on a buffalo. In my experience, bodies of water like this, the carp does not do well. But knowing that they're in here might change everything. Take this off so when I set the hook, it doesn't pull back and pop the fish's swim bladder or injure their throat or anything. All right, guys, this is a little insane, but you gotta be a little insane to be the best you can be sometimes. Oh, I got something good. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Whoa, silver carp. I got silver carp, 2 of them. What? I'll take that. Look at this, guys. I don't see these too often. Interesting. Well, that's another option of bait right there. All right, guys, we got absolute dinosaurs rolling. I'm about to send out this chunk of invasive carp. I have caught gar on this before, but I did also try it in an area like this where it's freshwater and the fish are more picky, and they did not pick it up. So I'm not gonna leave it out there terribly long, considering we have a lot of shad. but you never know. It has been hours since we got a take. We got one. It's literally swimming right at me. I'm gonna see how close he can get, and then we're gonna set the hook. This is on a shad. I mean, what are the odds, bro? He's coming straight to us. That's crazy. But dude, I mean, it could have gone anywhere, and it's coming right here. I mean, this fish is right here. I got probably like 15, 20 feet down to my slip float stopper. I mean, it's just straight slack, bro. It is straight slack. Right here. I mean, right here. Dude, are you kidding me? Like, what? Oh, whoa, whoa, we got a gator gar in the cast net. What the heck? We got a gator gar. That might have been the same fish that picked up the shad. That would make sense, because that's a small fish compared to that bait. So, on paper, that definitely checks out that he would have dropped it, because that fish definitely cannot swallow that shad. That's probably 100% the fish we just lost, guys. All right, let me throw the net one more time, then we're gonna tag this fish. Let him go. Unfortunately, didn't get him on the rod. That's okay. Let's go ahead and tag him. 33 inches. I get these tags from fishtagger.com. I've actually recaptured 4 of my own tagged fish, and I've had 2 recaptures that were not by me. They were by other people. One was one of my buddies. These fish that I've had recaptured all range from 3 foot all the way up to 6'10", and they were all caught again in about a little under a year or over a year since initial capture, and none grew even a millimeter. So these fish are very slow growing fish. Important to take care of them. Let me show you guys this fish. Not the way I wanted to catch our first gator gar, definitely not, but I'm just so happy to tag this fish and see that there are small ones in here. Usually these smaller fish means that there's a good spawning rate, and this fish could be anywhere from, you know, 2 to 4 years old, more than likely. But we do know there's absolute behemoths in here as well, so that is what we're after. Let's go ahead and let this little guy go. We got him tagged, and hopefully we can get his mama on the big rods. So let's go ahead and let him go. See ya. Ooh. Oh, big stuff, big stuff. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, Norwegian carp. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I hope they didn't make a hole in my net. Guys, honestly, I might cut just a little bit off of this one and use like that. All right, guys, big silver carp head going out. We got 3 shad out now, and we're gonna go with the big carp head, just kind of as a Hail Mary. These fish are huge and they're rolling non-stop, but it's the middle of the day. It's like actually almost 100 degrees, so they're kind of lethargic right now. Look, wow, look at them, man. And that's so beautiful to see, man. With how much they slaughter these fish in this state, to find a place where they're having a healthy population, where there's small and big fish, is kind of a rarity in a lot of areas because of the obsessive bow fishing, jug lining, etc. Guys, a fish swim through my line, and my line is literally in its mouth. My line is literally in a fish's mouth. Definitely gar, I can feel it. I don't know what to do here. I mean, genuinely. If I do somehow catch this fish, it definitely will not count. But what are the odds of that? I mean, this fish is huge. I can feel it. My line is wrapped in its teeth. Oh, there it goes. Nope. Oh, okay. It took a few tries. That was crazy. What in the world? Okay, so it is now 2:21. I've been out here since about 8 a.m. and we have not caught a fish on the rod and reel yet. So definitely a tough day, but as I've said many times, it is very hard to catch alligator gar in a lot of freshwater areas in our state. The brackish water gar are easier to catch for some reason, but these freshwater gar, they're so old, they feed so little that you have to really entice them to bite. And so that's what we're trying to do. We got the 3 shad out and the carp head, but I just saw an absolute giant roll. So I'm staying here as long as I need to. I know from my experience that once 5 o'clock hits, around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, they're gonna start waking up and they're gonna be moving in. So exciting, but we got a long ways to go. And you know, that giant could swim by and bite at any second, so I don't wanna move around. I'm gonna be as patient as possible and stick it out here till we get a fish. This is an extremely long gizzard shad. It's not the widest or the tallest, but this thing is like kind of ridiculous. We're gonna put this dude on a hole. I think it's time to move out. We've seen 2 giants roll back to back in the last couple of minutes. Let's go out there till maybe like 5 o'clock, then we'll come back in. Guys, I freaking did it. I got our buffalo and a white bass. I'm gonna use this one as bait. And we'll see if this is finally the golden ticket, dude. Oh man, I've been throwing my net all day for one of these guys. They've been rolling nonstop, but they're really hard to catch. All right, let's let this dude go. A little white bass, hybrid, whatever you want to call it, I don't even know. Okay guys, what a beautiful animal. They've been rolling all day. These are a native species. These are one of the primary food sources for alligator gar. They've been around for a very long time. So what a gorgeous fish. I mean, this place is full of them, but they're just so hard to catch for some reason. So we're gonna dispatch him. A little one hit the mullet, a little one hit the shad, but other than that, we haven't gotten touched. So this might be the golden ticket. I don't know why these are called short nose gar. I mean, they really don't have short noses. They're almost like a mix between a spotted and a long nose, but I've been catching a ton of these. Let's see if we can get one more buffalo. I mean, it's crazy to say. I mean, I've been throwing my net all day and I have one decent sized one. So if we get another, that'd be a miracle, honestly. But after this throw, we're moving. We're gonna make it happen, dude. Feels heavy. Oh my, holy, what in the, I can't get it up. I cannot get it up. That is the biggest Asian carp I've ever seen in my life. I can't get it. I can't get my, I can try to lip it. Holy, and we got 2 gar. What in the world? That is the, dude, I mean, what is that? That's a PB, 100%. I mean, you can't even catch these on lures, really. Like, I know 618 Fishing will catch them on like grubs occasionally. They'll like reaction strike, but all right, that is a huge silver carp. I think this is silver carp. Like I said, this is an invasive species, so we're gonna keep him for bait. Absolute behemoth, bro. I mean, ridiculous. Look at that thing. We're gonna get a weight real quick. But today is crazy. 27 pounds. 27 pound Asian carp. I remember being a kid and thinking, like hearing about these in like 2010, for whatever reason, 2010. I remember vividly hearing about these, talking about these. And I had mullet in my pond, and it was a pond that was not near any brackish water, right? The mullet would get in there somehow and they'd stay, and they got huge, but they weren't really supposed to be in there. And so I assumed they were carp. As a 10-year-old, I would literally tie grass together and put it on a hook because I heard grass carp and Asian carp and all these words and terms, and I assumed they actually ate grass. And then I ended up catching them in the cast net and they were mullet. But funny story, we did not have these around me growing up, so this is pretty cool. Got a lot of bait. I'm out of breath. Let's go ahead and move and finally catch a giant gar. As you can see, I'm taking a dip in the water. It's absolutely unreal how shallow this thing is, but it's game time, man. All day I've been learning these fish, seeing where they're rolling, seeing where they're hitting, catching bait, finding the best bait possible, literally. And now as the sun is gonna start setting, these fish are gonna start turning on. So it's time to lock in. Let's go ahead, get the boat back to that original location, because this morning that's where I was seeing them roll, and we're just gonna wait it out, man. I'm gonna go 3 buffalo, 1 shad. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get that result. That's all you can do. Let's go ahead. Buffalo fish are actually the longest lived freshwater fish, so pretty crazy. It's now 6 o'clock. We have giants rolling on the bank now, out in the middle. I have all 4 pieces of buffalo on. There is literally nothing else I can do. I've presented the most perfect baits in the most perfect place possible. It's really frustrating, man. And you know, if I do catch a giant, it's gonna feel amazing. After a day like today, it's gonna pay off. But when you do everything you can and you just rely on whether or not the fish are gonna be biting or not, it's tough. So we're gonna stick it out. We have over 2 hours left. So obviously that is more than enough time for a giant to bite. I'll see if it happens. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this video, man. Brutal day, super exciting, but brutal day. So, I mean, obviously my goal is to get a giant gar. They were rolling. I mean, there wasn't a lot of them in there. There was honestly just a few, but they were big. So I was really hopeful, but we did load up on bait, to say the least. It is not very common for me to come across Asian carp like that. So definitely made use of it. Actually caught a very nice fish recently. So that might be the next video. So we got the freezer filled up, but my goal is to get back out there and catch that giant fish. Unfortunately, I think it is just too hot right now. So I fished a similar location last year, like a few times in July and August, and I swung and missed every time. And the fish were rolling like crazy, but I think because it was so hot that these fish just genuinely were not feeding. Like gar, especially once they're big and they're old, they rarely eat, rarely. So you have to really, really present the bait perfectly, like I said. So I think I'm gonna go back there in the future, but we're gonna have to play it, you know, smart. We're gonna have to get the buffalo, we're gonna have to get the mullet, just do everything right, because those fish are very finicky. So it makes it fun and challenging, but it's tough, man. So I'm gonna get back out there eventually, but I'm gonna be going to a new spot soon that I've had on my radar for a long time. Super excited about it, but as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next fishing video.